Hi everyone, it's Master Wong. I'm back again into the beautiful place in Orlando again, and come all the way from England, come over here to meet one of the master that I love it, because he just have so much passion about martial art, and he trained very much as well, and he's still training a lot as well, you know, and he's as you see, yeah, a lot of video already of him as well. So today some of you asked me this question here: what should they eat before the fight? So I assuming they're talking about UFC, because not UFC, talking about fighting in a competition, not just say UFC, but competition. And this question it come across because a lot of time I see you coaching a lot of UFC fighter and stuff like that. So I thought it's no better person than you for this question, because you're teaching quite a few world champion and stuff like that as well. So yeah, what should they eat before the fighting?
That's a really good question, and it comes up a lot. And I'll tell you that after. So hang on for a sec. But first of all, how long should you eat before a fight is also very important. And the answer to that, I actually get asked that probably more than what they should eat. But okay, let's talk about what you should eat after. Let me talk about how long they should eat. And that question is semi-individual. Like, everybody has their own when they should eat. You know, some people like to eat like 3 hours before a fight because they need a completely empty stomach. Some guys want to eat like 45 minutes. They want a little bite of a protein bar or something because they want that energy. You know, you want to get some people are more, especially nowadays. Some people, you know, rely so much on their glycogen and glucose, which would be carbs. And some people are more into the ketones, and they're run on ketones a little more lately, and so they're more fat based. But okay, so with that said, I say no heavy fats. No matter if you're on the keto diet or whatever, you shouldn't eat any heavy fats. You shouldn't eat any heavy carbs, right? And you shouldn't eat any really heavy protein. And heavy protein would be like steak. You don't want to eat steak like within 3, 4, 5 hours of a fight. You want to eat something easily digestible. And some people don't want to eat too much carbs because it does, give them kind of a, high glycemic index foods, kind of give them a high bump and then a high crash. So they want to keep it a little more steady. I think you should eat greens, and I think you should eat light protein like chicken or fish, and light fat like olives or avocados or some nuts. Okay, so that's what people eat before a fight, and everybody has a different pre-fight meal. And usually, I went from what I did the what when I was supposed to do how long.
What does it really matter?
I'll have to go back. But anyway, so what they should eat is what they're used to eating in training. And there's no real, there's no definitive answer for everyone. Some people prefer light fats, some people prefer carbs, and some people prefer protein. But whatever you're eating the day of the fight should be light. So that is the end all answer to that. It should be light. Light protein, light carbs, or light protein. All right, you got that? I said fat, protein, carbs. Okay, so one of those, or all, or a combination of all. Some people just like a little of all. Like someone like Court McGee, he just eats a little bit of everything. Guy like Glover Teixeira, he's not really into all fat or all protein or all carbohydrates. He eats a well-balanced meal. They both eat about, I'd say, their last meal is about an hour and a half before their fight, and it's a light meal. And usually about 45 minutes before their fight, both of them usually take a few bites from a protein bar. Okay? Now, how long you should eat before the fight is also individual. And I think I talked about that too. So I think wrapping it up, it's most people eat about between an hour and a half and 3 hours before a fight, right? And most people eat a light combination. Some people focus on one of the three macros like protein, carbs, and fats, but most fighters today have a combination of each. All right, some guys like George St. Pierre, he likes to fast. So I have a feeling he fasts before his fights, and like if you're used to intermittent fasting, that's what you should do. So most fighters do what they do throughout training the day of the fight.
So everybody very different from each person, yeah?
Yeah.
Everybody's very different, so very individual. So you may be different to other person. So you need to doing that more suit you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it not work.
Day of the fight, keep it light.
So, answer your question
That's
there.
a tweet. Day of the fight, keep it light. That's a tweet. That's a meme.
That's a meme for you. So, answer the question there for you. Master Wong here and
Pitmaster.
out.